So then I said to her, girl, this isn't my first radio. Wait, is this thing on?
Oh my god.
Wait, okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the first Xenocast, where we talk about movies, video games, and everything strange. You have your hosts here, Joshua Gould and...
Daakery Hoover.
Don't look at me, I'm not a host, I'm just a guest.
True, I guess if
he's not a host, he's you know, it's actually, I don't know, it's kind of something I take pride in, being a host.
I mean, I like to think I'm a second co-host. I'm also on the picture, sort of.
I mean, at any point in this podcast, something could come out of me.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of what is going to come out of any of us at this point.
Could be words, could be vomit, could be a surprise chest burster.
Could be a stupid pile of shit, too, for all we know.
Whoa.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Girls don't poop.
Too soon.
Yeah, you heard me.
Dude, it's true.
I mean, no, I can't really not believe you on that, because I haven't seen any evidence of that.
I have to see things to know.
Gotta see it to believe it, man.
That's how my daddy raised me.
Well,
I have two dads.
I feel like you have three at this point. The way you talk about your mom sometimes, it's like she raised you like your dad should have.
She could be a dad.
I mean, I don't know.
I've never seen it.
You've also had like a dog for like your whole life. You can count that too. I also like to think Chase is a good father figure sometimes, which I don't think we actually said his name when we introduced him. I think we
well, it looks like introductions aside, you'll just kind of have to get a good feel for who we are as we go on. All right, so what's on the menu for today?
Honestly, not necessarily anything, but I did plan to like kind of show you the new Pokemon they showed out because I want you to.
You know what?
I want to know if you think they're stupid or not.
Okay, this is perfect. Actually, I have not seen much of the new Pokemon, and we're not talking about Pokemon Go, but we will have opinions on that.
We can talk about it should it come up, which apparently it's going to.
Spoiler, Josh, they're all stupid.
They're not that bad. I like them, alright?
You know, it was really funny. So people were talking about how the new Pokemon Sun and Moon look really stupid. And there's this one that looks like a Hawaiian lei, and everyone was getting all up in arms about that. Like, man, Pokemon lost originality. Pokemon 1 had such great Pokemon. And then the list started happening. You have a Pokemon that's an egg. You have a Pokemon that's a coconut tree. You have a Pokemon that's a Pokeball. How does that equate to anything? Alright, do you have it for me?
Alright, so I got one of them right here. I'm just going through the video that they put out today, and I'm going to do it one at a time, and like there's going to have the bear and the ghost one you've already seen.
Wonderful, okay.
So the first one is called Wimpod.
What's it called?
Wimpod.
Wimpod.
Like, I guess kind of like Wimp, you know, because it's the one that I was telling you about. It has the ability that if it gets hurt, and it's below half health, it swaps out with a Pokemon if it's in your party, or if it's in the wild, it just runs away.
Oh shit.
And like everyone's kind of assuming it's going to evolve into stuff. Now we could play a special game here if you want. I could try to describe it to you.
Do you want me to try and describe it first?
Oh yeah, that's even better. What do you think?
Okay, so I think it's going to have some like spaghetti arms, okay, and it's going to look like it's crying, but you can't tell because it's underwater.
Okay, well you got the crying thing right. But nothing else, alright? You
okay,
good?
I am ready.
Alright, I don't mind this one necessarily. I think it's actually kind of cool.
Wow, it does look like it's crying, actually.
Legitimately looks scared or something.
You know, I think it will evolve as well if it's called a Wimpod.
Yeah, I hope it's like a mid-stage if anything.
You know, if we get bullied on while we're having this, we could always call this the Wimpodcast.
Oh, fuck. We could turn it into a Pokemon podcast, which will have like news every 5 years. Once every 5 years.
Relevant news every 10 years. I'll see you then.
Its ability is called Wimp Out. Go figure. And it's Bug Water. So you're kind of right about the underwater. I didn't know it was Bug Water, actually. I didn't pay attention to
Oh,
that.
shit.
Are there any Pokemon that are bug water?
Surskit, I think, is Bug Water.
I like this game. I'm doing good at this game. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you're 1 for 2.
1 for 2?
Alright.
What do you mean 1 for 2?
Well, I mean 1 for 2 things about that one specific. So,
He's 1 for 1.
Sure, 1 for 1. Alright, so the next one, I don't know how to pronounce it necessarily. It's called Bonsweet.
Bonsweet?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it going to look like a bonsai plant? And it has candy in its pockets.
Not necessarily.
That is what it is.
Yes, this is what it is, Chase.
It's not the Lay Pokemon, is it?
No.
Okay.
That one I think is next, actually, but like we'll see.
Okay.
So, Bonsweet, it is grass, and it has the abilities Leaf Guard and Oblivious. I don't really know what Oblivious does, and I don't remember Leaf Guard because I don't pay attention to abilities. But this one's Bonsweet. I don't necessarily mind this one.
Oh, you said Bonsweet.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like a berry.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
shit.
There's like a certain berry, I think, in Hawaii that people are saying that it is they're comparing it to. I don't know what the hell this one's supposed to be of, like what it's supposed to be this generation's version of. But, I mean, I kind of like it, but not a huge fan. Okay. So the next one is Comfey.
Is this the Lay?
Is it the Lay?
Oh my god, I'm so excited if it's the Lay.
Do you think it's the Lay? Because, alright, what do you, just from the name,
Confey.
what do you think type it is?
Confey?
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. What typing do you think it is?
It's probably like grass fairy.
That is the stupidest friggin' thing I've ever seen.
Chase, you said that about Klefki.
That still stands.
Yeah, you know what? I stand by Chase on this one. Klefki's kind of
Klefki was stupid, but
stupid.
I like the idea. I don't know. I just like fucking Pokemon going in weird ways.
You know what? Where are my fucking keys? I'm out. I'm gonna take my Clef keys and put my fucking Clef car because that's not a Pokemon. Go to my Clef house.
Go sleep in my
bed.
sleep in my Clef bed. Wake up
Eat
to
my Clef dinner.
alarm, get in my Clef shower.
Then kill myself.
Alright, the joke's dead.
Alright. Really? Not even Clef kill yourself? Fuck it. Alright, but yeah, you're right. That's the lay one.
Comfey. Oh my god, what the hell is this thing?
Like, if you want to get a better look of it, it kind of looks like the fairy Pokemon that was in the last generation in Gen 6, like X and Y, that had the flower.
So it's pulling its tail.
I think, I don't
It's
know
the
what
lay! You didn't say that.
It is the lay. It is definitely the lay. Like, you're right on that.
It just looks like a string of flowers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't see why you guys have a problem with it, and it's fighting Snoop Dragon right now.
Snoop Dragon.
The next one. Oh, okay. This one. I don't know if you'll be able to get this one. Well, you might be able to get the typing on it. It's called Mudsdale.
Mudsdale. It sounds like a fucking. It sounds like Detroit or Pittsburgh or New Jersey.
It kind of looks like it, actually.
Okay, you know what? If it's none of those, I'm not interested.
Alright, well, this is Mudsdale. If you're not actually watching the video along with Josh trying to guess this, it's a horse that's like brown with like black hair on it, and it has a mohawk and dreads for some reason, and it's ground type.
It looks like an ugly person who got invited to a Halloween party out of sympathy and dressed up as a horse.
It also looks really sad.
Yeah, and everyone was like, nice horse costume, loser. And then he got really sad.
Alright, well, and I think the last ones are Mimikyu and Beware, which you already know those two. And I want to say Beware is probably like my favorite name for any Pokemon now. And I love that Mimikyu is Ghost Fairy. That's like the fucking coolest typing of me. Because, like, you know, Fairy's still new and shit. If I could, I would find pictures of, like, what was it? Like Minecraft bus or whatever? I think it's like Carbunk or something. I don't know what the name of it is, but it looks like a square bus. It's weird. But it's kind of cool. I don't know. I like it.
I mean...
I just like all these Pokemon so far. I haven't hated one yet.
The thing is the reason why I don't play Pokemon that much is I'm kind of split in between on how I feel. I like playing Pokemon competitively, but I choose looks over everything. And so if that doesn't work out, then there's no go for me. So really, looks are the most important thing to me.
No, that's kind of how I am too. I go for looks and power. Like, one of my favorite legendaries is Meloetta because it looks awesome and it's all about fucking music. But like, you know, my favorite actual Pokemon is Metagross because that thing's goddamn invincible. Well, normally, most of the time it's invincible. It's got weaknesses too. But
Let's be real, Dak. You'll have function over beauty anytime.
Function over beauty.
Yeah.
What are you trying to hint at here, Chase?
I'm saying that you'll have function over beauty.
Fair enough.
You'll go for way things work the best rather than what looks the best, like Josh.
I want to make a comment on that's why I went with the Xbox, but I guess like the Xbox isn't like doesn't work half the time anyways. It looks like a VCR. So.
It is a PCR, man.
I didn't get either one.
Yeah, but the Xbox One Slim is like, it's a white DVD player.
It's going down the list. Next is gonna be a fucking.
Wait, that's good though. That means it's getting there.
It's catching up. God. I do want to know who had the design choice for the Xbox One and why.
Well, I feel like it looks like an American system, you know? And they basically
What
said,
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
bigger, blacker Hummer. America. Slam it down on your coffee table.
Well, PlayStation went with the weird, like...
They went with the trapezoid.
Yeah, they went with the weird-ass fucking angled trapezoid and shit. Like, I love the look of the PlayStation, don't get me wrong, but for a console, it's fucking weird.
Okay, you know, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to propose this one, but after the Xbox, they should have, instead of calling it Xbox One, I mean, the new Battlefield game's called Battlefield 1. That's it's supposed to be a World War I game. Like, they went back in time. Why would you call the Xbox, and then the Xbox 360, and then go to Xbox One? Why couldn't they have gone to the Y-angle?
Or something.
No, the Y-angle. It would have been like this majestic, like, pyramid-looking thing. Like, the console itself has, like, hieroglyphic secrets that you don't even know about.
You unlock the top and it shows you the secret to life. The connectors in the top part of the camera, you're like on the dollar bill.
It's the Da Vinci Code of video game systems.
Alright, I can get behind it. A fucking games pyramid. I can get behind that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that's in The Sims, but I can get behind it.
The Y-angle.
Yeah,
It rolls off the tongue really well.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Xbox One doesn't roll off the tongue. But neither does like PlayStation 4. Wii U is the only one that barely does.
I don't know. PS4. I'm pretty sure Psy has some lyrics with PS4 in it. He made it look like he didn't say his name was Xbox One.
Yeah, it's true.
But also, you have to understand, in Japanese language, Xbox gets like 80 more syllables.
Does it really?
Xboxu.
Like, what other what the oh yeah, I guess you're right. Because like we were talking about the other day, like how in Japan they didn't have a lot of English words, so they just added it, but they added su afterwards, like nasu or like
nasu.
No,
nasu
they don't have any hard consonants to end on, except for N.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's I guess.
So everything is like will end like naisu.
Desu.
Yasu.
What does desu mean, anyways?
No.
I don't actually.
What does desu mean?
I don't actually know that.
Oh, what does? Let me tell you something about what desu means. It's actually just like a period.
Really?
Yeah, straight up.
Oh.
It's like a formal thing to do.
Josh, you're a pretty cool guy, Desu. That sounded weird.
Thanks you, Desu.
I hate myself for saying that. As you can tell, Josh did what? You did 1 year?
I did 4
4 years?
4 years.
Oh, you're right. No.
Alright, with how often Josh
I did Rosetta Stone.
With how often Josh says, I don't know that much Japanese, but this means this, I expect him to just take 1 year. And that's it. It's like no one says, I don't know as much, and then take 4 years of it.
Yeah.
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 I hate because now I'm starting to kind of want to learn Japanese, and I don't have a reason for it. I think my only reason is that I have 3 friends, and all 3 of them are they love Japan and I'm obsessed with Japan stuff, and I'm growing into it, I guess. But I want to
don't lump me into that, and don't lump Josh into that.
All right, fine. I have a friend who's obsessed with Japanese stuff, and I kind of want to learn Japanese to spite him because I want to visit it, but let's be honest, that's about it. I like their music. Some of it. Certain parts of it.
The slice of pie that I have with Japanese music is a very delicious slice of pie.
It's the best slice of pie. You could say it's a Hawaii slice of pie.
It's a scary.
Fine, whatever. Either one works in this situation, alright? Because let's face it.
A cute slice of pie does not make any sense. You ever look at a cake and you're like, wow, that cake... beautiful.
Yeah, I have.
Actually,
Wedding cakes. Normally. Sometimes they're
have
not.
you seen American Pie?
I'm turning around.
Alright. He actually did it. He actually went through with it.
Just to, like, you know, to put a kind of a picture in everyone's head here. Chase is on the ground. Laying.
Don't say that part.
Well, I have to.
Don't do it.
He's laying on the ground on his side, kind of in a provocative position a little bit. And it's a little weird. Just on his phone this whole time, you know, making slight comments in the background. But, you know,
It's really all I'm good for.
it's not all you're good for, but it's all you do.
It's all I'm good for.
It's like, even like hanging out with Chase on a normal basis, he's just like,
It's all I'm good for!
we'll just say something. Like, we'll be watching Josh and Chase watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure every week. And, like, there was an episode, where, like, 2 episodes where Chase didn't say anything. But, it, like, Star Platinum, one of the characters, was standing there and in the water. And it was a back shot. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, no one said anything for, like, 3 minutes. Chase is like, man, Star Platinum's got a nice ass.
You know what, though?
It wasn't
Hey,
Star Platinum, it was Shining Diamond.
Oh, was it
it
Shining
was,
Diamond?
it,
All
was,
right.
it was Crazy Diamond.
All right,
Okay.
I'm
Crazy
sorry.
Diamond.
But you know what?
I'm not good with names.
Let me just say something, okay? Chase says something when it's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use filler. I say it when it needs to be said.
And see, that's why I feel that Chase and I have a really good dynamic, because I just keep talking. I'll talk my way into situations, talk my way out of situations, and
Yeah.
back into situations.
It's true. I've seen it firsthand, like a lot of times, all the time. It's kind of weird. Like no one should be that good at that kind of thing. I just kind of talk when I'm nervous.
We'll go out and I'll talk to people and I'll ask them questions, and Dak and Chase will say to me afterwards, "Do you know them?" Every single time.
No, so there was a moment at Panda Express, I legit thought that you knew that person.
No, I just go. I don't do well with introductions, and so I just start off my conversations in the middle, and so it gives off this impression that even to the stranger that I'm talking to, maybe I know this guy. Maybe like should I think I might actually should.
Chase, are you showing me spoilers for Persona
Not
5?
spoilers.
This is spoilers. What the?
It's not spoilers.
I mean, I can't this is kind of hard to talk about. Like, well, oh shit.
Just that part.
Oh, I'm gonna love Persona 5. Holy fuck, I can't wait for February to happen.
Oh wait, let me get a look at this.
I wanna,
Let me get a good gander.
Chase, you gotta send me that link later. I gotta put it in
Oh,
you
shit.
know,
It's on Reddit.
Well, it's fine. I'll go find it myself.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Okay.
What's subreddit? Oh, never mind. I saw the subreddit.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm gonna go favorite that just so I can at least
For reference.
something like that. Sure.
I mean, you gotta be really desperate to use that as a reference.
It's not a reference. It's just so that way we don't have fucking 30 seconds where I'm talking. I gotta make people know what I'm talking about. Plus, we gotta show the world more Persona. We've gotta get more Persona in the world. Okay.
Okay.
So Persona 5 is probably my most anticipated video game of next year. Actually, you know what? I can't even think of a game I'm more excited
Is
for.
any game coming out next year besides Persona?
No, that's why I'm saying just in the near future.
I mean, maybe Kingdom Hearts 3.
But there is
Final
an
Fantasy's
issue.
Next year. Just watch.
No.
It'll be next year.
Final Fantasy is in September.
Yeah.
That's the game I'm looking forward to.
Oh, no, I don't even want to think about it, Chase, okay?
15.
I don't even want to think about it. I won't be working 2 jobs at that time. That's a cool thing. But you know what? Persona 5 coming out, not only is it coming out on Valentine's Day, it has the audacity to even have a collector's edition called Take Your Heart Edition. Coming out, already pre-ordered. Money's on the table. This is messed up.
You see, the way I see it going is I see that Josh is going to be talking to his girlfriend, and he's going to be texting her or whatever, and he's going to say, oh, by the way, I took the week of Valentine's Day off. Just dropping it, because, you're going to let her know that. Of course you're going to let her know that. And she's like, oh, that's so sweet. I can't wait to see you. And you're going to be like, oh, right. I'll see you the Sunday. Maybe Monday.
I have to choose between the one that I love or my girlfriend.
The one you love above all. This is going to be the most important thing in your life. And then there's your girlfriend.
And That sounds so terrible. That is so messed up. I'm gonna write an angry letter to Alice. And you know
I
what?
thought you said you're gonna say I'm gonna write an angry letter to my girlfriend. How dare you date me before
How
Persona
dare
5? Didn't you know? Yeah,
I'll be like, you know what? Let's take a break. And then immediately after the 14th. Alright, done.
After the 14th, I'm pretty sure it'll take you more than that. It'll probably take
Oh,
at
no.
least a week. I mean, I'm planning to
I'm
do
a
my
sprinter.
vacation days those days. Like,
I can't wait to go to work.
Why?
You? Why?
So I don't have to be here with you playing Persona.
You're gonna. Well,
Oh,
you're
you're talking about future, huh?
You don't want to see it, do you?
I mean, I might not even play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
I'm not a
don't-
big Persona player.
Yeah, you haven't beaten. You haven't
Oh,
gotten
shit.
far in 4, which is kind of disappointing, but I understand because it's not for everybody. It's.
You know, realistically though, I think in the end, I will make the right choice and choose Persona. This joke is terrible. I'm gonna fucking get shot.
I can't wait until she hears this.
Yeah, by your girlfriend.
Yeah. She's gonna like come to the next recording and like just bust in, and she's gonna have her own input on this. I can't wait. That's gonna be a 40-minute drive for a 5-minute yelling session. That's gonna be the best thing on anything.
We're cutting this part out.
Alright, fine. No, fuck you. Keep it in. I don't give a shit. I'm not losing anything here.
Sorry. Continue.
But as for other anticipated games, definitely Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah,
What are
I
the-
can't wait to play Final Fantasy 15. I played both of the demos that came out. Pretty legit.
Even I might play it. Like, well, not pick it up because Chase, if you get it digital, I'll be playing it. But
You know, I am so excited to get disappointed. I've never been this excited to get disappointed by something before.
should I?
Yeah.
Do you guys think I should start playing Final Fantasy? Because I haven't played Final Fantasy except for like 30 minutes of Final Fantasy
Look,
9.
I haven't played any Final Fantasy except
You
Final
don't-
Fantasy Tactics Advance on the Game Boy.
I was gonna say,
Ooh,
should I
good
start
one.
with 15 or the 7 remake?
15,
Are you thinking about Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Advance?
both. Tactics Advance is actually the first one I played.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That's the only one I've really played.
War of the Lions is good though, the PS1.
I thought you played Final Fantasy 7, Chase.
No.
Well, I have Final
he
Fantasy
owns
7.
it.
I thought you
I played like
bought
the
it because
first
you
20
wanted-
minutes.
Okay, I thought you bought it because you wanted to play it again or something.
I wanted to play it.
Which is
but
why you
I
never did play it, because you've already played it.
But
This
no,
is-
I mean overall, I think it's going to be a very good year for video games. It's a very good month for me. At the end of the month, I get to actually finally play Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, it's true. You actually have like a reason. Like it's not a dead game to you. It's,
No, it's just been kind of like a footstool, really. It's been there.
like
I've been
literally,
clearing
you
up the
put it
dust.
on
It's
your-
an artifact.
You literally put it on your head, ottoman and put your foot on it. Like that's what you do with it.
No, it's a real thing. But
Did it
yeah,
blow
just
up?
working 2 jobs is very difficult. It'll probably be my last year doing something like that.
Really? You're not gonna do it again? I guess you won't really need to, will you? Like you're gonna even at the current main job, you probably make enough to not have to do it.
Exactly. So it was cool. I think it was just more out of practice that I did it.
Yeah, because like you've done that every year for 4 years. 5
No,
years?
this is like my 6th year
Holy crap!
doing
okay.
2 jobs during the summer.
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
I know.
That's
But
like-
you know what? Okay, but listen, going into it though, it was the same thing as always. Well, I don't really have much else going on. Might as well, fill it up and make some dollars.
No, that makes
And
sense.
then things start going really well for me.
And then stuff starts going on, and you're like, well, shit, I got 2 jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's good though because it's that the second job it's straight up profit. I guess that's my justification.
Is it? It's farther than your main job, right? Than the main place, right? Like, so you're basically you spend more gas getting there. So like, but
I spend more gas, but since the hours, I only work there like 1 day a week, but the hours are 11 hours.
that's Jesus, really? Okay,
Yeah, so
never mind. That's
Easily right
profit.
there, it's already.
That's like hella profit.
Yeah, man.
I keep looking over at Chase, just hoping that he'll make some input, but all he keeps saying is,
Hey.
"Yeah, man,"
So,
and now he's gonna keep doing it.
all right, for this last segment, let's do some question time.
some question time.
This
Yeah.
last segment, we've only been going for like
25 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Literally, we just passed the
Oh,
25
fuck.
minute mark.
Oh, well,
I'm
sorry.
Time flies, man.
I just felt like this was the time.
so.
The last half.
Something I'm disappointed that neither of you guys said. Well, I guess I didn't see you, but Dak didn't say it. I believe it was yesterday, 30th anniversary of Aliens.
Why did we not bring that up?
Because we missed the day
You
to
guys
do it.
call yourself the Xenocast, and you don't mention Aliens and their anniversary? I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Wait, come back.
That's all it took.
It's too late. He's already walked too far enough.
But no, seriously, how did we not? I think you even said, like, hey, Alien came out. Yeah, because we were looking at the picture, which our friend Cipriano, whatever the fuck he wants to get called, he drew it for us, and he showed it, and he works with us, and he showed it to us and brought it in and stuff. And you looked at it, and you're like, hey, didn't Alien come out today or something? And I think I was like, yeah, or like maybe, I don't know. 'Cause
You know, I think it's because when you and I think of Aliens, it's good. It's great, actually. In a lot of ways, it's...
Alien or Aliens?
Aliens.
Okay, so it was the Alien 30th anniversary.
Was it?
Yeah, straight up Alien.
No,
Or wait, Alien came out in 79, right?
Yeah, it wasn't Alien.
Okay, so it was Aliens then. Alright, there we go. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah, because Alien came out in 79. See, we know our facts, okay? He just fucking wants to light us up and then walk out of here.
He just wanted a reason to leave and go to bed.
Drop the mic and then we pick it back up. Well, I think it's because we acknowledge that Aliens is a great movie. And it's actually... But it's an entirely different genre, too, though.
Yeah, all three of them are. I don't include the fourth one, but all three of them were different genres.
Well, the fourth one's a different genre, too. It's a B comedy, is what, you know, it's...
Yeah, it's like Bollywood or something.
Dude, it's true. There's like a musical number, I believe.
They have like... Oh my god, I can't remember his name, but he ruined it for me. Oh my god, I hate him. The actor.
No, I know who... I know who it is.
What the fuck is he? Alright, we'll come back to that. I'll remember it. I always do this, and then I remember it. But, no, like, they're all different genres, and, like, I don't know about Josh, but I can fully admit that Aliens is definitely the far superior movie, but, like, I love Alien just as much.
You know, I'm not saying his name,
but
but I'm looking at the face, and I don't even want to say it for you.
I keep wanting to call him Ron Burgundy, and I don't know why, but I know that's
You're
not
close.
it. I'll get it. I'll
Okay.
get it. But, no, like, Alien 1 was straight horror, right? And then, like, Alien 1 was straight horror, Aliens, was action, and then Alien 3 was a thriller, and I love that. Like, it's hard to make sequels and have them be, in my opinion, good, because I liked 3 a lot still, and, like, have them all different genres. Like,
Yeah, see, 3 gets a lot of heat, and I don't think it's really called for. I think the reason why people probably get mad is it gave an absolute ending, but technically all of them could have given an absolute ending. The first...
you could have taken any of them and been like, alright, I've seen the full thing, like, I don't need to see any others.
No, exactly. Actually, the original ending for Alien was the xenomorph was supposed to eat Sigourney Weaver.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like,
It was supposed to eat her,
fuck.
and then it was supposed to, like, do, like, the Predator thing and, like, copy her voice.
Okay. I mean, looking at, like, you know, the era, I wouldn't be surprised. That was the fucking late 70s, early 80s. Like, that shit flew. That stuff happened all the time.
Exactly. Same thing with Aliens. It could have just ended right there. So, I guess where people get frustrated with Alien 3 is... Well, it didn't have any big actors either that weren't American.
Yeah, we actually just looked that up, like, what, 10, 20 minutes before we recorded this?
Yes, like,
For
the biggest
thinking about
actor outside of Sigourney Weaver was probably Charles Dance.
that. And I don't even know him. Like,
He, for anyone who's wondering, oh, Charles Dance, I don't know that name. He was Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones.
oh, that's why I don't know, because unfortunately, I don't watch Game of Thrones. I watched the first season, they killed off Khal Drogo, and I stopped caring.
He's Papa Bear. He's Papa Bear in the Lannisters.
I really need to get around to watching that.
No, it's good, you know.
Maybe when it's over, I'll finally do it. I think, or no, I did that. I started watching Breaking Bad, I think, right before the last season happened,
Yeah.
or something, and then I got super into it. Or maybe it was the second last season. Maybe I'll do that, because I think Game of Thrones has 2 more seasons, which I think they just announced is coming back in the summer. They said there's like a summer release for it for 7 episodes or something. So like they
Yes.
might be doing more episodes just as filler until the next season. I don't know, 'cause I feel like the last season just ended, right?
Exactly. So it's up in the air what they're doing. So back to Alien.
Yeah, of course.
I know, tangents, it happens.
Believe me, we're going to talk about Alien a lot.
I mean, we are the Xenocast. It's bound to happen.
Like, yeah, we're pretty much half Alien at this point, for how much we respect and love them. I would do a noise, but I can't copy any of that shit.
Okay, well, so I'm in the minority. I think Dak and I are both in the minority for people who actually enjoy Prometheus.
That's a hard one, because, like, I feel like Prometheus was one of those movies that people hated when it first came out, but now people love it.
I feel that when it first came out, the biggest response I heard was, this feels like an Alien ripoff, and I would have to look at them and look away, and then look at the camera, the imaginary camera, break the fourth wall, and just be like, they do know this was by the director who made Alien, right?
Like, of course it's gonna feel like Alien. It pretty much was Alien.
And so with that said, like, I'm actually very excited for Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
I think an issue is people go into Alien movies, like, it's kind of like watching Predator and not seeing any of the Predator. I guess that's where people got disappointed with Prometheus, is it's an Alien movie, you don't actually get to see the xenomorph.
Or really, you don't see the aliens that are actually in the movie that much.
No, exactly. So you get to see the engineers, and it was a lot of, I feel like the entire movie, even though it was exciting, had a lot of exposition leading up to a whole new universe.
It definitely did. It was like, Ridley Scott wanted to spend way more time trying to make the aliens in general make sense than he actually did, like, showing the aliens and doing what they could do and stuff.
And so with that said, I feel like what you're going to get with Alien Covenant, which actually, breaking news, just finished recording today.
Thank fucking God. That means we're getting it soon. Well,
which means we're getting it definitely next year. No, it's not going to be shelved. It's too big of a movie.
I'm going to look it up really quick, but I'm pretty sure that it comes out in October next year. But, keep vamping. Just keep going.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
I was wondering what you were doing, but...
Even sooner, August 4th next year.
August 4th next year, huh?
So, like, we have just over a year. Actually, that's not too bad. That's going to go by pretty fast. And we got a bunch of movies coming out between then, too. So, like, I mean, at least for me, like, I'm a huge Marvel fan. Like, I have all the Marvel movies that are coming out between then, and I don't even know what they are because I'm kind of keeping myself in the dark. But
okay, so this is where I'm going to lose all my fans. Everyone who's like, wow, this Josh guy's been pretty funny.
I like this Josh guy. Fuck that Dak.
Alright, none of the odds are ever going to be in his favor. I actually am not a big fan of any comic book movies. Alright, so hear me out. I am actually a film major and aspiring director. I'm screenwriting. So for me, comic book movies, they're fun. But that's all they are. They're just fun movies.
I feel like that's all they're supposed to be.
But they're not really anything I'm looking for. I'm really big into horror, and that's actually kind of what draws me towards Alien.
Which you're gonna like Doctor Strange, because apparently it's supposed to be a horror movie in some weird way.
So Doctor Strange is the one exception for me where it's like, wow, this could be a really good movie. Which was funny because I had to come to terms with Benedict Cumberbatch being Doctor Strange. At first, when the movie was first announced, they threw the name Joaquin Phoenix, and my heart was set on that. Joaquin Phoenix, he looks like Doctor Strange. He could definitely do it. Then I was thinking, they might give it to Adrian Gillian, the guy who plays Peter Baelish, Littlefinger, in Game of Thrones. He looks naturally like Doctor Strange. And with Benedict Cumberbatch, it's one of those things where he's a big actor. Is he going to stick as Doctor Strange, or is he going to drop it later on?
Or are you going to see him, be able to continue seeing him as Doctor Strange, or is like some of his fans going to see him as like Sherlock or Khan or something?
Exactly, but after seeing the trailers
and hearing his American accent,
I'm pretty much sold. But what really sold me is my boy Mads Mikkelsen is going to be the villain in Doctor Strange. For anyone who doesn't know who Mads Mikkelsen is by name, he is the villain in Casino Royale, and he's also Hannibal. Again, just throwing out unpopular opinions, I think he's a better Hannibal than Anthony Hopkins.
Is that an unpopular opinion, really?
Well, every time I bring it up, everyone's like, "Oh, apples and oranges, apples and oranges." No, they're both eating people. There's no apples and oranges involved.
There's just people. It's people and more people.
People and people. organs and liver. Organs and liver. But So I've actually read the books in this regard. So Anthony Hopkins is just a crazy person with the label Hannibal, where Mads Mikkelsen actually plays the sophisticated fork and knife Hannibal that I was really excited for.
You're gonna learn really quick that Josh has a very big interest in like serial killers and learning about them and stuff like that. But before I move on to anything like that, Doctor Strange did get a new poster for Comic-Con.
Oh shoot!
And I don't know how much you really care about it, but I think it looks pretty cool. And it kind of shows Benedict Cumberbatch looking more like Doctor Strange.
Oh no, I've seen this one.
Okay. Oh, maybe this isn't the new one then. Fuck, I don't know what the new one is. Because like, there's also that one with the window.
The window's the new one, I believe.
No, the window's the old one.
Oh shoot!
But like, I mean, he definitely has the look for it.
Okay, but you know, whenever I see the trailer though, and they have like the 4 Inception things, you know, the 4 skyscrapers all coming together.
Inception like 4 times or whatever.
All I could do when I saw it, I kid you not, I forgot who I saw it with. I just yelled, "Mind freak!" This is gonna be like street magicians fighting each other in Tibet.
And like, if you ever did have more, less faith in him looking like Doctor Strange, there's like a picture of Doctor Strange below a picture of him as Doctor Strange. I mean, it's actually really close. I think.
That's not Doctor Strange.
That's not Doctor Strange. Oh, fuck. That one?
That's
Not
just like
that one.
that's
That
just
one's
poorly
Doctor
drawn art of Doctor
Alright,
Strange.
well, fine. Fuck you.
Oh man, you know what?
It was just a quick
Well,
way to do it.
hey, here you go. Here you
I'm
go.
gonna
Wait.
Google Doctor Strange.
No, dude, here.
Hey,
Fuck you too. This is who you were talking about.
Ron Perlman. That's his name. Found a female Doctor Strange cosplay. That's actually kind of good looking. Like, not good
Wouldn't
looking.
that just be
but, like,
Zatanna?
That's good. Like, that's actually looks good. It's what?
Wouldn't that just be Zatanna?
Maybe. She has. How much do you know about Zatanna?
I don't know shit. I
Alright.
just know she does like magic tricks. She
No,
like pulls
like-
her. She'll like pull a rabbit out of her hat, and Superman can't wrap his mind around it or something. It's super effective.
Yeah, no, like, okay.
And he's like, oh, how did she pull the rabbit out of the hat? I don't get it. And then like he has to lay down. It's like kryptonite is his weakness, and then you can't figure out the rabbit in the hat.
Step 1, sit down. Step 2, lay down. Step 3, try not to cry. No, fucking, alright, so, okay. I don't know much about Zatanna either. I'm not really a huge DC Comics guy. I don't know why. I'm just not. But the one thing I do know is that her dad is a superhero, and his name is, like, Zatanna? Like, it's like, it's something, like, more masculine, but it's, like, the same fucking spelling and the same name.
I hope it's Zoltan.
I hope it's Zoltan. Fucking praise
Zoltan!
Like, oh my god, we need to watch Dude, Where's My Car?
Where's my car, dude?
I haven't seen that movie in fucking forever. If you haven't seen that movie, that's like probably the best stoner movie. I don't even like stoner movies that much, but like,
You know,
fucking love Dude, Where's My
if
Car.
if that movie's ever on TV, I always sit around to watch it.
It's hard not to. Like, I don't even have to.
It doesn't even matter which scene. I've probably seen the entire movie like multiple times just based off of clips.
I've seen it so many times, and I love it because it's hilarious. My another stoner movie that I thought was funny when I was a kid, but I haven't watched it as an adult, so I can't say if it's still funny. So I'm kind of like ashamed to think it's funny, but it's Biodome.
Oh, Biodome with oh my god, who?
Pauly Shore. That movie is one of the stupidest movies I know.
Yeah, I have a question. Is that supposed to be a stoner movie?
I don't think it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a documentary or something. I don't
even think it was
know.
I don't even think it was a film.
Like, Pauly Shore probably just stumbled across the fucking Biodome, but I need to watch that again.
Oh, it was Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin. That's who the second actor.
Wait, is that Alec Baldwin's brother?
Yeah.
Oh shit, maybe I can finally know who the Baldwin brothers are. I have no idea who they are, but I love Alec Baldwin as an actor.
The greater of the Baldwin brothers, Alec Baldwin.
As far as I'm concerned, the only of the Baldwin brothers. I don't know any others.
Can he be his own brother?
I'm pretty sure that like there's not just one Alec Baldwin. There's probably like 3 or 4 that they have harvested somehow, whether it be in the ground or in a laboratory.
Do you think that Alec Baldwin's parents produce more children just so Alec Baldwin can feast and retain his youth?
Eat more Baldwins. He will be the ultimate Baldwin. Oh, there can only be one Baldwin.
And so everyone thinks that there are more brothers, but they're all actually like an accumulation of one brother.
horrible monstrosity that is the Baldwin brothers. So I like playing a game with Josh every once in a while, which I don't know if he's caught on to it's a game because I haven't played it in a while. But I like asking him, because I know he doesn't care about the Marvel movies, what certain actors, like what characters in Marvel comics that certain actors could play. My favorite one is Adam Sandler, because he gets mad because he keeps saying, why do you want Adam Sandler to be in a Marvel movie?
He can be a Howard the Duck.
We came up with actually a good person for him. I can't...
I don't care. No, they both look like eggs. They both have egg heads.
Alright, no, that's perfect. He could be like the voice of Peter Porker, if anything.
Okay, I'm not giving anything to him.
Alright, fine. Who do you think Alec Baldwin would be good for?
Alec Baldwin?
He would have been a good Ultron if James Spader...
He would have a great voice for that. You know, he could play... actually, Alec Baldwin, if he was actually buff, he could play a good Cable.
Oh, dude, he would do good for Cable.
Yeah.
He has, like, the head for it. They
Yeah.
could just, like, get Chris Evans and shit, like, his body, and just, like, Photoshop with Alec Baldwin's head the whole time. I mean, they could do it, I'm sure. They photoshopped Chris Evans' body to make him skinny in the beginning of Captain America 1. Like, they
Yeah, see,
photoshopped the whole
they can do
movie.
it.
Like, I'm kind of excited to see what they get for Cable for Deadpool 2. I think Ron Perlman wants to do it, and I hope to God Ron Perlman doesn't do it. That'll be the worst. The worst.
You know who would be really cool? Maybe Hitler as Ghost Rider.
Really?
They're both skeletons.
Yeah, you have a point there. Oh my god, I saw something about someone would be a really good Ghost Rider, and I can't remember who it is, but it was perfect. Anna Kendrick would be a good Squirrel Girl.
Oh, definitely.
Her brother wants
Wow.
her to do it, I guess, but she doesn't know about anything about the comics. But like, I can't think of anyone else that'd be perfect. Like, she would be perfect.
Younger Ellen Page would have been great.
I was gonna say Ellen Page could be Kitty Pryde again. Like, she looks the same age as she did in like the original movies. She could take place like in the next one, gonna be in like the 90s and in space. Like, you do Kitty Pryde or something.
So, if we're still on the topic of celebrities being Marvel heroes, I would definitely be an advocate for. I think he's already announced for Gambit, but Channing Tatum as
Venom. Eddie Brock Venom.
Eddie Brock
Okay.
would be really good.
It'd be so perfect. That would be amazing.
I feel like I've kind of seen him do roles like that where he does really serious roles, but kind of has like these emotional anger rages. Kind of like in Foxcatcher, he kind of plays that kind of role. I mean, actually, surprisingly, he's a good actor.
Well, look on the bright side. They got to eventually, they're running out of, actors and people to play certain heroes. They got to reuse some people eventually. They already have him playing Gambit, and Gambit is owned by Fox. It's fucking possible. Like, it'd be really cool. I don't know. I think, yeah, you're right. It'd be, like, the perfect. We've talked about it a lot. Like, Josh and I work together, and so we talk about this kind of thing a lot, which kind of makes it hard to do a podcast sometimes because we always talk about everything already. But,
Actually, today, Dak wouldn't talk to me. Because...
Yeah, I gotta, like, we record this on Tuesdays as of to this time, but hopefully, like, eventually better. Or, like maybe we'll change it to a weekend when Josh isn't working 2 jobs and he's actually free, because then we can drink and stuff. And that'll be entertaining, hopefully. But, no, I refuse to talk to Josh on Tuesdays now, because then, like, I don't run out of stuff to talk about. But, like, I still do talk to him about that stuff, mostly because Sippy is there. So, like, we'll just joke around and kind of make fun of him and stuff, as we do. But he's really good about it, and I love how well he takes it.
He takes it really well, actually. And
like,
he's a pleasure to work with as well.
Dude, Sippy's, like, I love working with Sippy. He's like a really good guy. Which now it sounds like we're just kind of like jerking him off. So
we are.
We'll probably start making fun of him again soon before he gets it.
You'll see his drawing on the link to this video.
Oh yeah, like I was like we mentioned the original idea we had for the drawing because it's not what came out, but I love what came out better actually. The original drawing idea that we had 2 xenomorphs sitting at a dining table drinking like tea or something with like a dead body on the table, looking like they're gonna eat it. And the little mouths were gonna come out, and it was gonna be my head on one of them and Josh's head on the other.
Smiling.
We were gonna have a chest burster coming out of the dead body. Oh, they're gonna hold forks. I think in my head they had bibs too, but I don't know why. But we're gonna have a chest burster coming out of the dead body, and the chest burster's face was gonna be whoever the guest star was that episode, because we planned to like.
We both viewed it as like a 50s cartoon.
Yeah.
Kind of like like Fallout Pip-Boy style.
One of them has like a heart coming out of its head or something. Like, but even like I really was hoping to draw that. So Sippy drew like a really crude, like kind of shitty drawing of that. Which if I can get it back, I'm gonna put it up eventually. I'll probably even use it for one of the episodes.
Oh, definitely.
But and I told him I was gonna use it because like we didn't have any artists, like anyone to commission it for us. So like I was like, hey Sippy, I'm just gonna use that drawing if you're cool with it. And he's like, you're gonna use that drawing? I'm like, yeah, like why not? I like it. I mean, it's not great, but I think it's great. I think I love it. Like it's awesome. It's the best we've got. And he's like, here, give me the weekend. I'll draw something way better. And holy shit.
Okay, so this is kind of serendipitous because apparently he collects alien figures.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold up. What are the fucking odds?
Right? Like
He's putting them in poses, like he's having them bang each other. He's like, ooh, yeah, this will be good for reference material. Like
probably has some like website like alienxxx.net. Like
XXX Enomorph.
/ alien in the butt.
It worked.
/ endomorph.
Chicks with dicks.
Xenomorphs with dicks. Xenodicks.net. .org. You're gonna learn about it.
.edu.
But like no, like he told me, he's like, yeah, I got like a Xenomorph statue or action figure or something. And I was like, I was blown away. I didn't fucking know he had that. He never brought it up.
No,
and we talked about
he's
it
good
all
at
the
keeping
time.
stuff to himself.
He is, and it's crazy.
He basically gives us information when we talk, like question him when we give him questions. But we always waste our bullets on shitty questions.
No, it's really true. We definitely do. But no, I definitely want to take like a minute or two, like just to like say how much I love the drawing, because he put a lot of detail into that. Like he even put like a NOS can in the garbage and a NOS can in one of the aliens' hands, and like I drink NOS all the time. Like if I'm not drinking coffee, I'm drinking NOS. I don't drink water anymore, and I don't drink soda, so
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any liquids in his system. But
yeah,
NOS.
I'm like instead of 90% water, I'm like 70% NOS, like 20% coffee.
100% disappointment to his parents.
100% disappointment to everyone. Let's be honest.
Yeah, actually, before we started, he was actually going to start the intro going, "Hello, everyone. Prepare to be disappointed."
Yeah. There was one time like, never mind. I don't think I can say that. Sippy's gonna be mad about that one. I can't
Yo,
do that.
we'll hold those for later episodes. We have plenty of sippy stories.
Oh my god, we got a lot.
All right, so how much time do we got?
We're at 47. We got
47?
like 13.
That is perfect for some question time then.
Hopefully you got a bunch, because like
Oh,
I'm not
no.
good at doing it, like planning ahead.
I'm good.
All right.
So check out. What would be the worst place to be at the start of a zombie apocalypse?
Oh my god. All right. So this was a really good one that you gave me 2-3 weeks ago. No.
Yeah, it's a while back. Gave you time to simmer on it.
Oh yeah, because like now I might have a different answer. I don't even remember what the best answer we said. I think one of my best answers was like a Guar concert. Or maybe that was your answer. I don't remember whose answer that was.
Whoever said a Guar concert, props to them.
That was like
creativity.
the fucking perfect answer. Maybe that was even one of your friends. I don't even know
Okay,
anymore.
I would definitely say about a terrible place, probably the worst place to be at for a zombie apocalypse.
I know mine. I remember mine.
Would probably be at like a Halloween party at 3 a.m. and everyone's piss-faced drunk, and everyone is acting like a zombie.
Yeah, like that. Because you can't.
Some are dressed like zombies.
You're gonna fucking like try and help them to the toilet, and they're just gonna fucking bite you. You're gonna be like, dude, what? Like, why? What the hell's wrong with you? Like, you okay, man? Like, it's me.
Then, there will probably be like some like zombie dance song, like the Monster Mash will be playing in a
Where's the
room.
Monster Mash?
Oh.
It was a graveyard smash.
Oh. Everyone's dancing around too and getting bit.
My answer. So a little bit of backstory for that, because I don't know where else they do it, but we live up here in Washington, the Pacific Northwest, the fucking wettest like area in the world. You'd like confuse it for your girlfriend's panties half the time, I'm sure. But up here in Washington and Seattle, they have once a year, maybe twice a year, they have a thing called the Zombie Walk, where people they dress up and look like zombies and they walk around with like tattered clothes and stuff, and like I was gonna make fun of it a little bit, but like I have pants on that kind of would literally be perfect for it, so I can't say much about that, about like wasting clothes and doing that. But everyone that goes, they look like a zombie, and it's fucking like legit. Like they have like really good makeup, and Josh, have you ever been to that at all? Or
I have not, but I'll probably go this year.
it was It was actually kind of a cool experience to go. Like, if you go, I would totally go with you. But, like...
Yeah, definitely because, a little tidbit about my girlfriend is she's, really big into horror, just as much as I am, so I feel like that we're going to probably go to as many events like this as we can.
I'm fully convinced that all they talk about is serial killers.
Oh, yeah, I'm not embarrassed about it, but everyone points it out. They always say, "Oh, you're saying novels to your girlfriend," right? And Dak over here believes that all we do is talk about serial killers. Where I'm like, "Hey, what is your favorite item you like to eat for breakfast with any serial killer?"
So when we say novels, we make fun of them for writing novels because, like, if you had an old phone before smartphones, and like you would break apart the messages. It would be 12 messages, and they wouldn't send an order, and you'd have to like sit there and piece it together. It's like if you and like someone got in an argument, and you're trying to just send like yells back and forth. Like you'd have to figure out what they were yelling about, and like it wouldn't make any sense when the order came. And you just pray to God that your phone was the phone that said 1 out of 6 or like 3 out of 6 or whatever. And like that's how long
that was good. I remember those days.
Yeah, I do too.
I guess I still remember those days.
You aren't out of those days. So like. He'll take a 10-minute break at work, and that's his 10 minutes. Sometimes he'll be 12 or 13 minutes because he's still going. I think he's gone on record and said like he's only sent like 2 or 3 messages a day because it takes a day to write one fucking message.
No, it's true. We have a lot to say to each other. But Dak over here believes that we don't say anything to each other except talk about serial killers.
Like, you guys are probably like, oh man, I fucking love Ted Bundy. Like, did you hear about like the last murder he did? Hey, where do you want to go to dinner tomorrow night?
Do you think Ted Bundy would have ordered this?
Do you think he'd get the spaghetti or would it remind him too much of his murders?
Top 10 cutest serial killers, go. Which serial killer do you think you look most like?
See, I don't know them. Oh wait, what was the one? The lady that like poisoned her husbands and got married to like 5 or 6 different people?
Oh my god.
I look like her.
She's great.
Oh man, but that's like I hung out with them once, and like she brought a deck of cards. It was really cool, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually really cool. It was a deck of cards, like serial killer cards.
Definitely up my alley.
And like all of them were like, it was just one different serial killer on each one, and like it said like facts and like what they did and like how many people they killed, or on that, like, you know, if they knew the total count or like what people thought they killed. I was disappointed that Jack the Ripper wasn't on there because, I mean, I don't know much about serial killers, but of course he's my favorite one. But it was really cool, but like that was pretty much the topic of discussion the entire night, which I'm not mad about it. Like, it was definitely cool and it was awesome. And like I'm not like ragging on you guys for making fun like for the whole serial killer thing.
No, not at all.
I'll make fun of anything, so you know that.
Well, that'd be a weird thing for me to be offended about.
Yeah.
Because if I was, I would have to kill you later.
Yeah, no, it's true. So like I can't, like I gotta make sure you're not offended. And luckily you're not offended by anything. I can fucking say whatever.
It's true. Everything in my life is just a gray area. Nothing. It'd actually be an achievement to offend me.
Yeah, which I'm kind of working towards, but I'm also not, because I'm afraid to offend you, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna... Yeah, no, that chess person is gonna come out and I'm gonna be next. Like, it's gonna get me.
So, but it's really cool. We make, like, now every horror movie that comes out is now a date night. It's, you know, it's a really cool thing. But,
perfect, because there's a lot of shitty horror movies coming out, like, all the time.
Dude, it gives me an excuse.
October, that's gonna be hell week for me and Chase. We're never gonna see you. Hell week, that's hell month.
That's hell month.
It's kind of like...
I still like to think that you guys sit here sometimes. You'll text me, hey, you want to come over today? No, sorry, I'm with my girlfriend. And Chase just goes, we need to kill her.
I think it's come up once or twice, you know, as a joke, I think. I hope. She's a very pleasant girl. I'm going to say that now before anything bad happens.
Oh, nobody will suspect her.
Yeah. I feel like even if we did actually try, she would win anyways. She'd find a way. She would definitely find a way.
But so, with that said, no, we will definitely be going to Zombie Walk.
Yeah,
and,
that's cool.
But, you know what? Now it'll always be in the back of my head. What if one of these people is actually a zombie? Like, we're going to be all, like, you know, ass to toes with each other. We're going to be ass to ankles up in here. But I'm going to be thinking the entire time, hey, don't get too close, don't touch me.
No, like, I thought the entire time I was there at Zombie Walk, that's what I was thinking. whole fucking time. Like, I was kind of paranoid.
I also think that it would be bad to be in a zombie apocalypse at a gym. Because then you have to deal with the buff zombies. The fresh buff zombies.
Yeah, like, that would be terrible.
They're not even, like, deteriorated.
You're in the gym locker room and, like, you're like, one of them's right next to you and you're like, hey man, you have a good workout? He's like, and you're like, fine, asshole.
And also, when they're, like, lifting, they make zombie noises anyways. They're all like, yeah, they're more aggressive, you know.
Yeah, oh my god. So it's like, you can't tell. You already can't tell. Like, you go in there, like, you're gonna walk in like, oh shit, oh my god, it's happening.
Every morning I go to the gym. I wake up balls early to go to the gym. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
What time do you go to sleep, by the way? Like, Chase and I were talking about that today for some reason.
11 to midnight.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
you
so...
only get, like, 4 hours of sleep?
yeah, about 4 hours.
I lived with you. I know it's, like, normal.
I know. It's weird because I feel like I sleep in more than I usually do. Which is weird to say because I'm not.
You're fucking sleeping way less.
But... No, I go to the gym. I'm there early in the morning, and I just hear people go, ugh, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, fuck, is it just today the day?
How many people go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning?
Enough.
Fair enough.
Actually, not that many.
I wouldn't, like...
It's one of the nice things about going to the gym in the morning is, well, one, you get it out of the way, you don't have to worry about it, and also, there's not that many people, and nobody wants to, like, do anything. So
it's true. Like, it's kind of what I would assume. I mean, I've never been to a gym, so I wouldn't know, but, I thought exactly what I would assume. Like, who the fuck wants to work out at 4:30 in the morning?
Well, not me. I just, I show up, and that's about it. I show up.
Show up, act like you do something.
I get some credit if I show up. I show up, get buff.
Lose, like, squash or whatever you play to the people that you play with, and, that's it.
Squash.
That's your morning. I don't know the fucking game play.
You think we go to a fucking country club?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I've seen the people you go with. Like, they look like they would. They totally.
Sorry, I have to call somebody. He knows.
It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go just because like I would be afraid to go to a country club. I feel like I'd walk in and they'd fucking hand me a goddamn iced tea like 4:30 in the morning. It's too early for that shit. You can barely drink a coffee that early in the morning. Well, I'm not awake that early in the morning, so I couldn't drink coffee.
Just imagine you live in this luxurious life where you're sleeping and you have some maid just pouring coffee into your mouth like syrup.
I had to like leave hella early. Did you like the coffee to go? No, I'll just get it as an enema. That'll be good enough.
Shove it right in there.
Yeah. Oh god. It'd be like the worst thing ever. I can't think of anything worse. Well, I can think of a lot of things worse. That's scary. I don't want to do more.
I just saw this look of like terror in your eyes. What might have been a quick second for like in real time, I felt like you were in purgatory for years.
That was like 10 minutes. Like that was 10 minutes of my life gone. 10 minutes worn off and a second of yours.
You haven't seen the things that I've seen. I'm not sure if I've seen them.
The places I've gone. Oh, God.
So one of our coworkers today before leaving work actually asked me, so EVO was last weekend. If you don't know what EVO is, it's the world's biggest fighting game tournament in Las Vegas. They play everything, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm really big into fighters. I haven't really gotten any chance to play, and they're the type of game where you have to practice at them in order to feel like you're getting somewhere. And so with my tight schedule, I just don't have time. And I do hope to pick it back up, but I do watch EVO every year, and I was explaining to a coworker before I was leaving, Dak, that how playing fighting games feels when you're really good and your opponent's really good. It feels like that scene from Princess Bride. You know, that I know that you know that I know that you could block this, but do you know that I know that you know that?
I can totally see that, because like you gotta think 10 steps ahead of that shit.
Exactly.
And, like, I've seen Josh play like against people, and some people that are good, some people that aren't, and like he thinks like 5 steps ahead at least. Some people he doesn't have to think that far ahead, but he'll do it. I I think I've gotten close to beating you once in Mortal Kombat, and that's like the only fighter I play. The only reason I don't play any other fighters or Mortal Kombat now is because I'm not going to win.
No, it's pretty demoralizing, but it's so funny. 'Cause, you watch these people.
Blow that off.
You watch these people play, and these higher level people, they think so far ahead that they're right in front of each other, and they're just ducking up and down. They're just like, you know, like getting hyped. They're just, but it's because they've already kind of like thought, okay, this person might do something, but if they don't do that, then they might do this. So, and it just becomes like this game of internal chess where nobody's winning.
I'm going to tell you what I saw in the 10 minutes I was watching EVO. I just got bored one day, and I think I was going to play like Stardew Valley or something on my computer. I don't know. And that doesn't matter. But I turned it on, watched it, and like, why the hell not? You know, it's something in the background. And I started watching it a little bit, and it was Street Fighter 5. And it was two guys dressed in red. It wasn't Ken, it was the other guy. I think he has like the Devil Lock or whatever it's called. And he has like the blue airwave shit.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know his name.
That's Nash.
Yes, there you go. It was Nash. Both of them were playing Nash. Both of them the entire time were crouching and doing light punch to each other the whole time. Every once in a while they'd stand up and throw a wave. One guy was utilizing a lot of the fucking blue wave saw blade thing. That was kind of crazy. I was like, what the fuck is this doing in Street Fighter? And like that's like some Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah, where he just goes like it becomes dark. He appears behind them like a horror movie.
No, that's what I felt, man. But that's all I saw. I just saw two people crouched down, doing like a light uppercut, back and forth, and they weren't hitting each other because they were just bouncing off of each other's uppercuts. And like one of them would happen to block one of them, and it was just like it's like all I see, and it sucks that I don't have the trained eye to that kind of thing. But it's kind of funny because it's like this looks boring as shit.
That's why I love the game Dive Kick, because Dive Kick makes fun of fighting games and the fighting game community so well.
I've played Dive Kick against Josh and I've won at least twice.
Dive Kick, basically, that's what people see. They see people jumping and kicking. And when you play a fighting game and you don't know what you're doing, you jump and you kick.
I think the only person I was good with on Dive Kick was Stream. And I don't remember why. He was like shitty.
No, Stream was the character who made fun of Twitch.
Twitch in general? Like Twitch streaming? Yeah, no.
He had a special ability where he glitched out.
Where he buffered. I loved it. It was such an awesome fucking joke. And it was my favorite character in the game. Oh man. I miss us playing fighting games, but I don't miss losing. I miss Pokken. Pokken was a lot of fun.
We'll definitely have to put more time into that.
Especially when Darkrai comes out. Like, we gotta get some people together and like actually play that, because that was fun. But
I think alongside doing the weekly podcast, getting game nights going again will be awesome.
I would love to do a game night. I mean, I didn't mention that. That was actually for the podcast. Chase was in here, so I got forgot what time it was. But like the room we're in right now is the spare bedroom that me and Chase have, because Chase and I live together. It's our spare bedroom that we have in the apartment. I just have a table in here and a few things, hoping to dampen the echo, which it's not, but I'll fill it in eventually.
It's a work in progress.
We'll figure it out. It's it's fucking just testing. I'm trying to figure out how to dampen echo in the first place. I don't want to start like plucking birds in the street and fucking hanging their feathers around.
Already got you covered.
But like no, like before we started, he was sitting against the wall and he was like, man, this would be a good just hangout room. Like it's not bad. Like it totally would be. Like if we can get it to like decked out and like make it look nice and stuff, like it would look great. And I've been trying really hard, well not really hard, trying as much as I can by not really moving and actually trying much to get a D&D thing going, because I'd love to play D&D. I played it once and it was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had because I made sure nothing happened. I think I played Chaotic Neutral and it was fucking fun. And we didn't leave the room.
I feel like we'd have such a fun time doing that. So we'll again, just a month more for me, and then we'll actually have opportunities to do this.
We gotta I want to say we gotta meet people, but like I don't want to do that with new people. I want to like actually do that with small enclosed group. We probably have a good 3 or 4 people. We have maybe we might be able to figure out another one.
We can. I think if we all sacrifice something and put it in a pentagram circle, we could probably manifest
the ultimate friend.
The ultimate friend.
I might have to do that. Oh no, we can't do that. There's 2 things that mean the world to me, and I can't do that yet. I can't sacrifice either my guitar or my comics. Can't sacrifice my PlayStation.
Oh shit, my weed.
No, like D&D would be fucking fun. I know for a fact you and me would be perfect at it. You would be you'd be a good DM, but I would rather you play. That's the only problem is we got to figure out who would be a good DM.
You're going to be chaotic neutral, and I'm going to be chaotic evil.
Oh my god, we're gonna backstab each other, but for different. You'll do it just because you can. No, I'll do it just because I can. You'll do it for greed. That's what it is. Like I kind of do things just because I can now, and like I love coming up with characters to use in D&D because I mean, let's be honest, they're not gonna be fun if they're perfect. I have like 3 characters I want to use in general.
A warrior who's afraid of blood.
Oh yeah, that was it. Oh, berserker who's afraid of blood. At the sight of blood, like he faints at the sight of blood. I was gonna have, I think it was a bard that he can speak the most languages, so like he can actually talk to the most people, but he has crippling social anxiety.
That's a good one.
That one could lead to a lot of fun. Like
obviously,
screwed.
There's the notorious one.
My favorite one, the best one I've ever come up with, and I will never in the month this lifetime beat it. A necromancer that has necrophilia.
It's too good.
It's like, what?
We can't go anywhere with you.
Where else would you do? Like, what else would you do with it? Like, we'd be fighting a fucking ogre, and he'd be like 3 levels higher than we are, but like the necromancer would be the highest level just because he's training somehow. And he would be like, alright, I'm summoning my zombie, like my tower of zombies. And then like he would do it, but like the tower would be shorter than you expect. And then he'd like stop doing it and just like be quiet, and we'd all look at him like, what's going on? He's like, guys, I gotta go. I can't be here, man. It would be like so much fucking fun. And I haven't come up with one in a while, but I gotta do that. It's gonna be a lot of fun, eventually. But no, we gotta get that going, and like that might be if we get far enough into it, we get good enough at it, maybe it's something else we can record. Fuck it, why not, right?
Exactly.
And that'd be a lot of fun to record. I mean, who knows? I might just fucking put out random video bullshit that we record and do out in public, like randomly. That would be awesome.
Right. Let's see. Did we talk about Pokemon Go at all?
Maybe we mentioned it.
We mentioned Pokemon Go. I said we would touch back on this. All right.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on Pokemon Go?
I love the idea of it. I'll admit that it feels really empty, but I think that's good for right now. I feel like it's really good to have a little bit of nothing, just so that people can get the hang of it, get their Pokemon, and get it started. And then they add in stuff later. Like, they haven't added trading yet between players or battling other players, except for the gyms. And I hope they change the battling up a little bit. But, because, I mean, if it's just, like, who can tap fastest, like, I don't know, that's going to be shitty. But no, it's fun. It's actually, like, it gives me a reason to go outside and go for a walk. I have, like, three parks around here. Excuse me. I live near a couple things that are interesting. Like, it gives me a reason to go visit them.
The fact that you live near a college definitely...
Yeah. I mean,
definitely helps.
I went there the other day. There was nothing. I didn't catch anything over there, but there was like 10 Pokestops. So I'm like, all right, something's coming up.
I think I agree with you. It's definitely empty, which isn't a bad thing either. I think cool thing is just catching the Pokemon. I haven't actually put that much time in comparison to other people.
Yeah, I haven't even put that much time. Like, my highest, I think, is fucking 500 something, maybe. And it's a Vaporeon. That tells
19, baby. Still legal.
Meanwhile, I caught like an Onyx level 10, and I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, but level 5, I can finally join a team. I'm probably not going to. It's not even for any real reason. Like, I think it's hilarious that people are making a big deal about the teams. There's not even any strategy involved into any of this. The reason I'm not joining a team isn't even for like, oh, a team harmony. Like, stop the madness. All Pokemon matter.
Lugia controls all the birds. He is the one above all.
No, but it's just because I straight up can't even fight any gyms anyways in the game. So why the fuck would I even join a team?
I can't either, dude. Like, I have 3 gyms around here, and I just look at them like, alright. And apparently I chose the minority team for my area, so I'm just kind of like, nothing's going to come of this. I took the gym closest to me over once, and it lasted for a half hour. I was in it for like 10 minutes. So that was just shitty. So like I'm kind of playing the Pokemon breeder or the Pokemon catcher. So I guess like if anyone's like, hey, you got a Jinx? I haven't got a Jinx yet. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't fucking hook you up.
What you need? What you need? You want a Jinx? I got a Jinx. What you need?
The Ponyta?
I
How much you want?
got the fire. Got the fire type. Got that grass. Got that grass type.
I got everything, man. Everything you need. Start selling them. I'm looking forward to like the Amazon and like eBay sales for like a fucking ponytail. Like $20 for a ponytail. Like this is gonna be awesome. Or Craigslist is gonna do
So I
it,
mean,
too.
like, there's no harm having it on your phone. I think it's funny that a lot of people are getting led to dead bodies.
I know that was the once, but like
It happened 3 times now.
Oh, was it 3 times?
Three
now?
times
Holy
now.
Crap! I don't know about the one.
And it's starting to make me think: is there going to there haven't been any like named serial killers in a long time?
Is it
Like,
gonna be a Pokemon
you know, like there's
killer?
like the truck stop killer, and like, you know, you have all these like, you know, like the BTK,
The Green River Killer.
the Green River Killer, right? Is there going to be a serial killer who's literally going to be named the Pokestop Killer?
The Scyther. Oh my god. The Caesar.
Yeah.
Dude, like fucking, it's
The Julius Caesar.
it's really stupid the shit that's been happening because of it. There's been like hella car accidents.
That one's hilarious to me because I watch people too. When I'm driving to and from work, I see people on their phones playing it.
No, it's like you guys are fucking stupid. You're not supposed to text or drive. Why the hell is it okay to do Pokemon and drive? I get that you want to catch them, but if you want to catch them, just pull over, fucking pull it out and do it. The other, like, what, yesterday, maybe even this morning, I think it was yesterday morning, someone, like, shot some kids because they were, like, on his lawn and he thought they were going to rob him or something. It's just like, what the fuck is going on now, dude? This shit's going crazy around here. Like, not around here, but everywhere.
The teams are actually like gangs.
Yeah, dude, like, I saw something about how, like, even, like, Bloods and Crips are, like, they're not angry at each other because of Pokemon Go. Like, it's actually stopped crime, like, a little bit. It's like, holy shit. But then there's people that set up Pokélures at like the Pokestops that like try to just, you know,
Rob people.
and kill them, whatever. So, you know, note to everyone out there, you know, be careful if you're out there at night or just even during the day, you know.
Yeah, listen to that fucking Gyarados on the loading screen and
Yeah.
watch your surroundings.
Be fucking careful, man. Like, it fucking tells you to be careful. You should do it.
Yeah, dude.
You
You think that Magikarp became a Gyarados without collecting some candy and being safe?
Do you think you fucking became a Gyarados without battling people and like without learning from his mistakes? Don't be a Magikarp. Don't fucking learn from your mistakes and don't make mistakes in the first place. I was giving out the wrong message at first. They try and fix that.
I was liking where it was going though.
Yeah, me too. That was too. Oh man, no, you know, I like Pokemon Go. I'm excited for them to eventually add Johto. I started on Johto because I grew up and I still am poor. Don't know how I can afford anything I have, but I apparently can. I shouldn't.
It's in
but
his
I can.
blood.
Yeah. But like, so I didn't have a Game Boy for a long time. I got like a hand-me-down, old school, like original, like green, no backlight, see-through, fat-ass Game Boy from my grandfather. And so I started playing Pokemon Gold on that one. And I didn't play the first generation for a while, and I went back and played it. And I think the first generation sucks just because, like, playing it after playing Gold is like, what the fuck? Like, how did this happen?
I mean, let's be real here though. Pokemon Gold and Silver is basically first gen and second gen in one game.
Yeah. Like, it can't, I don't think it can get better than that. Like,
It was 2 games in one.
That's why I'm excited about the new one, because it's going to have like 5 islands, dude. Like, it's like 5 different regions pretty much. It's awesome. But, so like, for me, Johto is like, that's my home, I guess, for Pokemon. So I'm kind of excited for them to add those. Like, I want to get a goddamn Sudowoodo. Hell excited to get a Sudowoodo. I want a fake tree.
It'll be so easy to get them here.
It's going to be, oh my god, I hope so.
Man, and so many more dead bodies will be found.
Some more fake dead bodies. But, like, I'm hoping they're planning to add it in. I hope soon. I hope like at least by winter they add Johto, and then like maybe by spring next year they'll add Helen. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be good timing, I think, for them, because like it gives time for everyone to catch the Pokemon. It gives them time to do all the events for the legendaries. It would be a good idea. It would work. And I hope that they add something. I don't know. They gotta add something else to make it more of a hook too. They said they're gonna add more stuff to the Pokestops, but like, what else could they add? What could they add?
If you If you spin it the other way.
You spin it like counterclockwise 15 times. You push a truck that just happens to be in the location that they place there, you'll find a Mew.
There you go.
Oh man.
They're gonna have all the unknowns.
Dude, oh my god, I didn't even think about the unknowns. That's actually gonna be fun as shit to catch.
That'd be kind of a cool event if they had it.
Not even an event, just like randomly, like it's rare and it doesn't even show up in the nearby. They should probably fix the UI a little bit too. I feel like the UI could be a lot better.
No, I agree. Well, the issue with the app is it can't even be running in the background.
Well, yeah, that's definitely one thing I think they're going to work on. They're going to work on battery life, which I don't think is they're working on yet because they don't know how to do it. But I'm really excited with that because my phone is at 20% even just listening to music at work. And I guess that doesn't matter because at work we don't have jack shit. But they're going to work on battery life. They're going to work on like just more stuff like Pokemon gyms and Pokestops. And they're just going to improve it overall. And I'm looking forward to them improving it. I hope it doesn't get abandoned, but I know Nintendo is not going to be abandoned.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's an empty app right now with potential.
But it is also Nintendo's second app after Miitomo, which I liked. I love the idea of Miitomo, but I gave it up after like 3 weeks because I didn't know what the hell to do on it anymore.
That was the issue. Is I just felt like there was a lack of content keeping me there.
I got like 20 followers on Twitter in one day though because of it. Like,
oh no! Like I love Miitomo. If Miitomo replaced Facebook,
dude, it would be really cool. But if it was more like Tamagotchi Life, I would love the shit out of it.
I agree with that.
There was a game. I don't know how many people actually know about it because I don't think it was that popular. It was on 3DS, and in Japan there was actually one before it. I think it was on the Wii. And it's called Tamagotchi Life, where basically you just make Miis, any Mii you want, and you put it in the game, and it's
The Sims, but believe it or not, a lot more crazier.
Yeah, it was fucking weird and apeshit, and I love it, but like it felt empty too, and it was like it's a lot of fun, and it was funny because you can get them married or dating each other in like serious relationships. So I made like a bunch of fake characters. Like I think I made just like basically the girls from Smash Brothers, and I had me and Josh and Chase in there just to like see who'd get married to who. Chase was dating Rosalina, but then like they broke up for some reason, and then she started dating like Marth or something. I think I married Lucina. I don't remember who Josh was dating. Like it was fucking weird. It was awesome though. I want a sequel so bad. Like I would love a sequel of that, dude. It's such a fun fucking game, and I sold out like everybody on that. I was really good at that on the 3DS.
Oh no, it was. I still think it's in my top 3 for 3DS.
Yeah, behind Fire Emblem Awakening and for me, Kid Icarus. Definitely. I think we haven't talked about that. I actually like Fire Emblem Awakening more than Fates.
I do too, actually.
And I don't know if it's because it was the first Fire Emblem I played and fell in love with.
Well, I feel like Fire Emblem Awakening wasn't. I feel like the fact that there was a Hoshida and Noir, I feel what they did was they basically genreified the game. They basically made it a niche game where you had to appreciate 2 different cultures that I don't really
know much.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Where, like, I feel like if you were a Japanese person and Fates came out, since you have affiliation with the history, it's like, oh, cool, all right. But Awakening was much more of a solid foundation, I believe.
It was more like a generic RPG.
Exactly. The additions they added, though, to Fates.
Oh,
awesome.
they made so many things better. They even like changed up the whole, like in Awakening. I don't know about the other ones because I didn't play the other ones, but you could pair up the characters, and you can like get them married and they have kids and make the kids fight for you, and like they would attack. One person would attack, and then the other one would attack, and they had the second person had like a lower chance to attack or like lower chance to hit a critical. But in Fates, they made it so that the second person would just defend from an attack after a certain amount of turns of that person being attacked. I think it was like 3 attacks, and it was kind of
you build up defense.
Yeah, and it was a really cool idea, and it was actually kind of interesting because it made people. In Awakening, it was way too overpowered if you had 2 people together and like you made them high levels. Like you could play the entire game with just 2 characters if you really wanted to.
What you do is you put your 2 strongest people together. You put them in the middle of the arena, in the map.
Yeah.
And then you just press enter.
Pretty much.
You win.
Just have to go. Like
enter and skip.
That's exactly it. I've taken on like 15 people matches just from that. Rounds, games, whatever from that. But Fates changed that a little bit, so it made it so you had to actually have them next to the person. And if they were next to the person, it would do it like they were paired up like an Awakening. So that was really cool. It added a little more strategy to it and a little bit variation, I guess. I don't really know the right phrase, but So that was actually really interesting. But overall, I think Awakening had better characters. Fates had a better story. Well, never mind. Awakening had a better story. Fates had better twists. Well, no, I take that back. No, Awakening overall, it was fucking way better.
See, the thing is I think Awakening, I have a personal preference towards Awakening, but Fates, I think, has a lot more content. And so,
It does.
if Fates were the first one I played, I'd probably feel different about it.
Yeah, no, it's true. Definitely true. Like, Fates has really good characters. I like a lot of characters on there. My only problem is that on because they did Birthright, which was Hoshido. They did.
Also, can I just say for a second, that's a complete cash grab.
Oh, the triple?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The triple pack for the game, they basically split the game in half.
They tried making it like Pokemon, but they were all actually separate stories. It was kind of weird, but cool in a weird way.
Yeah, where you basically, to get the full game, you pay $100.
I think it's 80. Because if you bought one for 40.
Oh yeah, I guess if you get one for a discount.
You buy one for 40, you can buy the other two for 20 each. If you download them.
Yes.
Um.
So, but it's a complete cash grab.
Oh no, hands down, it was. It totally was. But I thought it worked in their favor, just because it was 3 different stories, and like it was for people like Chase and I, for sure. Like we wanted more Fire Emblem because we put a lot of time into Fire Emblem. You know that.
Oh yes, definitely.
You put in a good amount of time in Fire Emblem, not as much as we did for sure, but like you put in a good amount
Yeah,
of
I
time.
still actually haven't beaten Fates, admittedly.
You're doing Hoshido, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like that, it's okay. I think Nora's probably the best one, honestly. But I had the most fun with Revelation. But in my Revelation playthrough, the third one, because you're supposed to play that afterwards, because it like answers all the questions from the other two, and expands on them and stuff. I didn't know who I was gonna marry and stuff, because I had every character at my disposal, and I couldn't decide on one. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna marry this person, and then she dies. Like the chapter after I decided I'm gonna marry her. So I was like, well, shit, I can't really do much. And that was already like 2/3 of the way through the game.
That kind of happened to me, except she got turned into a dragon.
Yeah, at the very beginning, there's a character that like you see, and then she gets hurt or something, and then she turns into a dragon, and she's a little dragon that helps you the whole time, and you can't marry her anymore. And it's really funny because in Awakening, there was a girl who was a dragon who could turn into a dragon, and Josh was like, I'm gonna marry her, and he did. And that was our first and only girl he married in the game.
Oh yeah, she was this little girl who turned into a dragon.
I wasn't gonna put that part in there. But yeah.
You know what? No, might as well just give the full story.
If you want to look her up, her name is Nowi, Nowi.
And I looked at her, she looked at me, and we knew. And I didn't know. Well, okay, you know what? Hear me out here. She's actually like 1,000 years old. Okay.
She's like 9,000, I think. Actually.
9,000 years old. Okay. See, look at that. Even better.
All our conversations are really depressing because she would talk about how like she would outlive whoever it is that she would marry, but she acted like a little kid. It was weird.
Oh, it was great.
But
kept things fresh. So I thought I was over that life going into the second game, and immediately
you got brought back in.
I had to come back from retirement for one last mission.
You told me about how you're gonna marry Lilith, which is a spoiler for the first 3 chapters, but fuck it, it's like 3 chapters. You were telling me about how you're gonna marry Lilith, but then she turned into a dragon. You sat there and you're like, wait a minute, this has happened before.
I'm stuck in a time loop. Constants and variables.
It never stops. There's always a man, there's always a girl, there's always a dragon. It's just fucking, it's funny how that happens. They brought back the first girl I married in Awakening and Fates, and I couldn't bring myself to do it because like I watched the conversation you have when you marry her, because they have special conversations and stuff, and she said something about like, and it was the same girl, but it was like a reincarnation, so she had no memories and she was brand new, stuff like that, but she had relatively the same personality. But like when she's like confessing her love to you, she says, hopefully in another life we can love each other as well. And it like broke my heart, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't marry her again. Because I didn't want to be put through that much again. Like, it's like, don't worry, we will.
You close your 3DS, and then you gently weep.
I lay down in my bed, and like just a single tear comes to my eye. It's like, don't worry.
In another life.
It was sad, man. brought back like you and Chase's favorite too. But you guys didn't like her in this one.
No.
It's about the same, maybe a little bit crazier.
I think that's why it was just the same. It was a bit like macaroni for dinner again.
Macaroni for lunch and for dinner.
Yeah, it was the lunch and dinner treatment. You can't. Come on, there was no added substance to it.
It's true. It was like it kind of sucked a little bit, but whatever. And then if you have a 3DS, because I love my 3DS. I think it's probably one of the best consoles on the market. Just because I don't know why. I just love it. It's actually a really good console. They have a few amount of games to play, and there's like obviously the ones you're gonna play like Zelda, Mario, and Pokemon. I would hands down. I always recommend it to people. I would hands down play Kid Icarus Uprising, because I want another one for sure, and if that gets enough sales, they'll make another one. Sakurai is the one that made it. The guy that made Smash Bros. And he has no plans to make another one. But the controls aren't great. But you can change it up a little bit. You can have it where like the D-pad or the thumbstick. The D-pad is the looking around, or the face buttons like A, B, X, and Y are looking around. And I use the A, B, X, and Y. You can use the touchscreen to look around, but once you get used to it, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know, it needs another chance. So go buy that. This is not sponsored, by the way.
I was like, well, wow, you're like one of those infomercial people, like for K Jewelers. Look at this necklace.
You'll never believe what Pitt does next.
This is a very nice necklace. If you call in the next 60 minutes, this necklace will only be the same price as you see on the TV.
Will Pitt ever fly again? Tune in next time.
Okay, fucking clickbait.
I
I might look like jailbait.
Let's be honest, we both do at this point.
It's true.
I wouldn't if I could grow facial hair.
I would too if I didn't sell my soul to the devil.
We have a deal.
We had a deal. You
right.
wanted to be a little boy forever. I didn't say that. I wanted eternal youth.
No, I'm starting to see the gray hair too. I think it might be coming along a little bit.
Gray hair?
It's starting to happen. I can see it. The stress is getting to you. It's stress of like working 2 jobs, not having time, trying to fight to see us.
I see what you're doing. It's not going to work.
Well, it's going to work one day. What do you think this podcast has been about? Just more time. That's all I needed. That's why I'm trying to get Chase in on it.
You're going to put like subliminal messaging on a loop on the podcast.
It's like every like 10 minutes.
Smoke.
Every 10 minutes I'll just
Kill your parents. Smoke. Alright, well, I think that is it for this episode. I just, did you want to give any shout outs, Dak?
Thanks for Cipriano for...
a major thanks for Sippy.
Yeah, seriously, I'm glad.
We will definitely be posting that up as well for everyone to see. Don't critique him too hard. He's just a boy. He's only a boy. But no, definitely a major thank you, Sippy. That was really cool of you to do that.
And we definitely can't thank you more. Like, I think I told him the first if we ever make money off of this, which I'm not like trying to or anything, but if for some reason we ever do, like the first dollar is gonna straight to him.
Yes, also a major thank you to anyone listening. This is our first episode, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I believe you did too, Dak.
Oh yeah,
and so
I love this thing.
We should be ideally getting these out weekly, but it'll definitely be a lot of effort, especially for the summer. But I will definitely make it work on my part. And so, just thank you again for listening. I want to also give a shout out to my wonderful girlfriend who, sorry about Valentine's Day.
Who totally isn't going to kill you for it or anything.
Who totally isn't going to kill me for it or anything. Or is not, threatening me at the moment. Just keep that in mind.
Don't worry, baby, I love you. You're my rock. You're all I need.
They say that love is blind. So she gouged my eyes out. That's why I'm stuck doing podcasts. Doug's gonna have to spoon feed me the game. I'm gonna have to taste it, and he's gonna have to audio log it.
I'm gonna play Persona 5, and you're gonna be on the couch, and you're like, alright, what happened next? I'm like, alright, I got off a train. Holy shit! You're like, what? Like, it's fucking Tokyo. You're like, well, I mean, we knew that already. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's cool. You're gonna be like hella mad because I'm gonna narrate. Alright, I'm walking.
Damn these bricks.
There's like a girl. Hey, girl. There's a dude. He looks kind of like a douchebag. You're like, alright, what kind of douchebag? Oh, slick back hair. He's got the, he's got the fucking head bob to his music. I tried talking to him, he didn't fucking answer. Dick.
So, basically the way you always narrate games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, exactly. I do that all the time. Like, you can oh my god. I mean, I could point that out. Before we go, I should probably add that a little bit. I have a little bit of history with this. What was it? I think it was like 3 years ago now. I left, but me and a friend of mine goes by the name Tabs, and eventually I'm gonna have him on the podcast because
Oh, most definitely.
we've been friends for years, and he's great and everything, and love the guy to death and stuff. I just don't talk to him much anymore because I moved away and don't really have a way to get to him and everything and hang out. And things change when you grow up. But me and him ran a YouTube channel called The Anaphones, which I'll put a link down below because I mentioned it and stuff. So kind of have to put a link to everything I mentioned now. But we used to run a YouTube channel. We used to do Let's Plays and stuff. He has it still going, and go check it out. Give him a shout out and stuff like that because he deserves it. Been dedicated for 5 years now. I used to run a podcast on there that we called the Llama-cast, and actually Josh was on there. That was pretty much how Josh and I started getting to know each other. So I have a little bit of history with this, but not a lot, and it was pretty basic. It was kind of funny because listening back to it, it was in 2012, and we fucking predicted 7 things that happened in 2014, 2015. It was weird.
If you ever do find those in the archives, if you listen to those and find the date for them, Dak will just randomly say in the middle of a podcast,
I said SpongeBob Movie 2, 2016, and 2014, and the trailer, they announced it, the fucking SpongeBob Movie 2 in 2014, it came out early 2015.
No, it was just stupid. It would just be various things like that, where it was he was like Nicolas Cage in that one movie, where he found the scrolls.
But no, we have I'm hoping, I was doing better back then because I was used to the whole talking thing and talking on a mic and having a mic in front of me all the time. The mic would turn on and I would be going. If you know me in person, I'm monotone, I have deadpan humor, kind of boring, not fun to talk to. But whenever the
and he's a loser.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And nobody likes him.
No, it's true.
And he looks like a nerd.
You don't believe it, but I had to fucking put a ball of paint to get Josh.
And he has low self-esteem. And he smells bad.
Alright, Josh, I think that's enough.
And he's ugly.
But,
and he's bad at sports.
That one's very true. But I was confident about it. Now I'd totally do it. So I haven't done that in 2 years. It's been 2-3 years since I've done that. So I'm this is just starting back out again, and I'm glad to do it again. Josh and I, every once in a while we throw around ideas, and one day we were working and we just kept making jokes and talking about something. I don't remember what, and I was just dude, we should make a fucking podcast. And he was dude, let's do it. And we did. And that was about it. There's no interesting story for us or anything like that. I have a few interesting stories with Josh and I, if we need, when we need to tell them, that'll come up.
Oh, most definitely.
That'll come up for sure. So, with that, I guess this is pretty much the end of it. We've been going a half hour, an hour and a half, so.
Exactly. Again, thank you all for listening, and if you do like what you hear, we will definitely be back.
Just to whore us out a little bit. If I can remember how to get onto it, because I made it a while ago on my old phone. I don't have it on my current phone. I made a Twitter for the Xenocast. It has absolutely nothing on it, so I'll I'll post some shit on there. Something, I don't know. I'll post something on there and start going on that and maybe do some stupid stuff. If you want updates on the Xenocast, that's where you can find it. If you want to follow me on there, it's my Twitter handle. I'll put it down below. It's just gonna be Daakery. It's my name, Daakery.
Not like the drink.
John, yeah, no, nothing like the drink. I probably don't taste nearly as good either. I'm probably a little bit sweatier or salty. But
it's the exact opposite of a Daakery.
Josh doesn't have a Twitter, so I'm gonna try and force him to get one. If you talk enough shit on the Xenocast Twitter, maybe you'll do it.
I'll do the Jay and Silent Bob thing. I'll probably figure out where everyone lives who makes fun of me online. Spend all my money to beat them up.
So, just bug them enough and we'll do it. But, yeah, I mean, that's it, With that. I guess that's it.
Xenocast signing off.